some people are automatically going to say, well, hey, here we have another viewer that basically is, shooting her shot at, a homeless guy because she finds
Oh,
him attractive and this, that, and the third. What's your response to that? You're going to get them
that's
done, I guess, so they can sit up more or whatever.
yeah. I'm gonna get them reduced and implanted because
Okay.
they're like super heavy. Well, let's make your views go. They're like, look,
What age did the molestation start?
I remember at 5.
What age do you remember it ending?
Well, one of my molesters I had the children by. He kept me close. He had molested me for years and years. He was like a cousin, called
All
a cousin.
four of the kids?
Yeah.
If this does develop into a romantic situation, right?
Well,
How do you think your kids are gonna feel about that? Because they're right around the same age as he is.
well,
Do you think that there's gonna be any level of frustration that creeps in after a while with Markel being there? If he's not able to, get on quick enough or whatever it is?
well, I'm really my thing was like my motives was really pure to like help him.
What's your response to people who say, well, she's just another cougar looking for some young D?
Ladies and gentlemen, from Harlem, New York, put your cigarettes out and pull your panties out. Put your hands together for Mr. Goodbread.
Salute, salute, squad. And you really can't make things like this up, guys. Come on in. We're going to get straight on into the content. I'm going to let the content speak today, guys, but we're going to learn a lot of things today. All of y'all that cape for your sister, I need y'all to understand how unbalanced we are as a society and as a community, bro. We are unbalanced, meaning there's no in-between. There's no in-between with the men. There's no in-between with the ladies. And that means no in-between, guys. What do you mean, Mr. Goodbread, by it's no in-between? It's no in-between, guys. These women, your sisters, they either like the white man or the bum. Ain't no in-between, guys. Ain't no in-between with them. They either like the white man or the bum. They don't like, we're not dusty enough for our sisters, guys. I'm sorry, guys. We are just not dusty enough for your sisters, bro. They like the bums, guys. So we got a video today where the truth for proof, baby. 50-year-old woman, she want to play Mrs. Fix-It. This is why they like the bums, guys. So we're going to figure out exactly why they like the bums. Other than, I don't know who told them that bums equal good sex. But they like bums because they can control them and they get to play the manipulation game of I can fix them, and he allows them to play the victim now because this guy's a bum. He just doing what he do. He just doing what he do. Pookie being Pookie. Ray Ray being Ray Ray, guys. And this lady will attract this bum and then swear up and down that this bum did something to her, guys. It's unbalanced. It's really unbalanced. But I like to think that God have a funny way of bringing you to him, right? Don't get all mad. Don't click off. Don't click off, right? Because you is God, right? Ye is God, right? So ye got to act like it, guys, right? Ye is God, right? So when you hear me say go to God. What is that really saying? If ye is God, right? If ye is God, that means go to you, right? So when I say go to you, go to God, that means go to you. That means pour into you. This is what I do. I make you think, sir. I make you think. I'm just not going to pull you MGTOW and leave you off on the island. When you hear me say, go to God, it's going to you, guys. Stop skipping that relationship with you. All right? You got to, bro. You got to get the balance because it's unbalanced. And God got a funny way of, you know what? Anything that distract this man from getting to ye, to me, getting to God, he's just a destroy. He just a destroy. Same with the sisters. You let these men distract you from getting to God, which is ye. Ye is God, right? You let anything distract you. Ain't it funny how everything that could distract you from that relationship with yourself is crazy, right? Everything, right? All the men is wild. All the men looking crazy, right? Ye is God. You got to stop skipping a relationship with yourself. But let's get into the content, bro. Salute to my guy, Atlanta Street Hustler. You know what I mean? My guy, we call him Atlanta Street Hustler, but Atlanta Street Interviews. Marcus, salute to you. You know what I mean? Real rep. Y'all go check him out. If you're not subscribed to him already, you know what I mean? Just in case you want to get to the interview without my spill, you know what I mean? You know how y'all is, because that man in these streets, he doing the work, and that's what it is. Got to show him love. Got to show him some love, because we use his content to put the red pill spin on it. That's the only thing you're gonna not get when you go straight directly over there. But in any way, let's get it popping, guys. Salute, Marcus.
All right.
What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with the special. So guys, this is kind of a follow up on the story we did with the young man that said that basically Ruby had stabbed him. And so his video did a decent number of views.
All right, pretty much, guys. Y'all know how we follow him. So I didn't deem it worthy to go pull that video, but he did an interview with a guy, and just like how we watch these videos, people are starting to watch these videos, and he's growing. His channel is growing. So of course, women, our sisters, they're watching, and unlike Kevin Samuels, they not watching to see how many high value males they can get. Most sisters is watching to see which bums they can get. Why you think our boy Josiah is always in a relationship? Right? That boy always in a relationship.
And so here we have a young lady who just started watching my channel, I guess a little while back.
Yeah.
And she came up on
4 days ago.
Okay, so there you go. So just earlier this week, just started following my channel. And she came up on that video. The young man. Jesus Christ, who is this? This isn't you, is it? I don't know who this is. Okay, all right. Sorry about that. But anyway, so you came up on his video, and so you guys contacted me on three-way, and I guess you wanted the channel's help sending him down there to where you're at. Now, where are you at?
I'm in Moultrie, Georgia.
You're in Moultrie, Georgia. All right. So shout out that Moultrie, Georgia, man. Shout it out. That whole South Georgia, man. I love all of my towns in Georgia. So, so you're down in Moultrie. And so you guys, want me to, go pick them up from Stone Mountain and bring them to the Greyhound station and send them on down there.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So, first and foremost, how are you doing today?
I'm good.
So, guys, y'all hear what's going on, right? This lady want Marcus to go get the dude and bring him to her. Like, sis don't want to do no work. She just want. So you clearly know what that is, bro. That's a D move right there, bro. That's a D move. She trying to bust a D move right now. This lady been sitting there playing with a rose for I don't know how long. The rose, that rose dead. That rose dead. She wants some real meat to meat, y'all. She want meat to meat, y'all.
You hitting it from the back, beating my shit in. I asked you why it feel like that. You said feel like what? I tell you meat to meat. You said you took the rubber off. So I'm throwing it back even harder. You tell me you got the nut, so I'm throwing it back even harder. You got the one hand on the neck, one thumb in ass, hitting my shit, beating it the fuck in. Now you nut. You leave the money on the dresser for a plan B. 2 days later, you calling my phone asking me, did I take what? I left the money on the dresser for the plan what?
I
Okay.
can't complain.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. If you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I'm 52.
52?
Yeah,
You're not 52 in the whole lot. You're looking great. Okay. So I guess that's some of that black don't crack.
Wait a minute. Black don't crack, but she fat, boy. It does expand. Now, you know, we coined that one over here, boy. Black don't crack, but it sure do expand, boy. Cut it out. Cut it out. Knock it off. See, this be that. Knock it off, bro. This be that false delusion, right? That's why they run around here in a delusion.
yeah,
And so, okay. And so, Marquel is 30. All right.
right,
And so, that's a
right.
22-year age gap. And so,
Well, it's starting as off as like a
Predator.
love thing or whatever. When I
Predator.
saw it, I really felt bad for him. I felt bad because, like black men have this, stereotype like they have to be men, they don't
She
need
gonna
anybody.
mix on
They
them.
just need to buck up and do it. But you know what? Everybody needs somebody.
This is why, yo, yo, I'm gonna play that back. This is how y'all should feel when y'all be running to them female dating coaches channels, yo. She catering to the bums. You just gonna sugarcoat it now. Now she gonna tickle your chin, boy. So why you wanna date the bum? Why you wanna fuck the bum, miss? Cause I feel bad for him. I feel bad, cause black men in the society just been taken advantage of. You know what I mean? Anybody else?
Remember you in prayer. Anyone else have a word from the Lord, a testimony of God's goodness? Come home
Can't make
drunk
this
from
shit up.
school, laying up with men, out there prostituting, having oral sex with my mouth, licking me in balls. Remember you in prayer. Anyone?
You can't make this shit up, man.
Like black men have this, stereotype like they have to be men, they don't need anybody. They just need to buck up and do it. But you know what? Everybody needs somebody. So
absolutely.
yeah, I just felt like, and when my first intentions was, I had like a friend that helped people, and but they couldn't help him. So I was like, I started talking to him, and I was like, well, maybe I don't, I've never brought nobody, like to my home I didn't know, but I was like, well, maybe I could do that. And I talked to him for a few days, and I just thought he was genuine, and I thought that like, hey, maybe I can help him, you know.
Okay. Do you live by yourself?
I got this PlayStation. I told y'all how they do. I got this PlayStation. Stick around, guys. Wait for the twist. I've not lied to you guys yet, yo.
I did.
Okay. Do you have any kids?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm imagining they're grown.
they're grown. I have 17 grandchildren.
17 grandchildren. Well, congratulations on that. How
Yeah,
many kids do you have?
4.
4. Okay. They produced a good number of grandkids. I ain't mad at that.
Yeah.
And how young is the young?
Yo, y'all don't be having smoke for women like this, yo. These are the women that's raising the weak men that y'all talk about. Women like this. You heard what she said? You saw what? One dumb mindset, one raggedy mindset sent out 4 kids who eventually sent out 17 others. Do you see how that generational curse have hit our community, guys? One raggedy mindset. She needs some help, guys. Not a bad looking fat girl, but she needs some help, guys. She needs some guidance. A lot of things going on up there just ain't right. You know what I mean? Just she's not managing her thoughts very well. You know what I mean? And she put out 4, who put out 17, guys. But we don't have smoke for her. We'll find any smoke for the 17, the 4, but not for the person that put 21 motherfuckers out there. You see how that work? That's why we relevant.
Youngest of your children.
27.
27, so right around the same age. So
Yeah.
so I mean, so right off the bat, right? Like I say, you're an attractive young lady. And
Thanks.
so, was there any attraction that you felt towards Marquel when you saw the video?
Well, I have dated younger, but he's not an ugly man or anything. And like if I don't know
You're
what will happen 'cause
52.
we just don't know.
Looks
Well, yeah,
You know,
nobody ever knows what'll happen, but I mean, what do you want to happen?
well, I want him to get himself together. He's not the only person I ever helped. Like this is like my kind of thing. Like me and my children will go out to the homeless. We would feed them. I do a lot of things for people. So he's not. He's just another person that.
yo, son. Am I bugging? So she just go around fixing people. She go around fixing men, making babies, and good thing she 52 and the shit should be dried up down there. Should nothing be producing out there. But bro, did you not hear what she said? Did you not? Then y'all ladies will be mad at me and call me, say that I'm bashing this woman when I pointed out that she needs some help. Like, stop bashing me for calling out her and get her some help. Go get your sister some help, bro. She been fixing people for her whole entire life, and she need to pour into herself. That's why she's stupid, because she fixing everybody else.
I would help. Like if anybody know me, people would tell you since a young person, I've always helped people and I've always did
Manipulate
stuff for the
yourself.
homeless. I used to cook and bring food to like the people in my area, and my kids actually do it. They feed the homeless. Those give people money and stuff like that. So this is not
Yeah. You raised Bobo. You raised Boo Boo the Fools. You raised 4 people that's out there getting busted in their head, taken advantage of, passive aggressive. You know what I mean? Fucking up somebody else's life. If not, they fucking their life up. That's what you did, sis. I'm glad you know.
nothing like okay, like he's a dude that I found attractive or whatever. Because I don't have any problem like getting men or whatever. None at all.
I mean,
So
I
it's
see you
not
got the tea towels out.
well. Actually, I'm actually.
Mind you guys, we had to blur it. 52 years old, titties all out on social media. She fixed people. She needs to fix herself. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. And there will be no smoke for this woman. It'll be all the smoke for us and the men who ain't going. We ain't going.
Actually going to get them done. Really.
Okay.
And actually, yeah.
You're gonna get
And
them done, so I guess they could just sit up more or whatever.
yeah, I'm going to get them reduced and implanted because
Okay.
they're like super heavy. Well, let's make your views go. They're like so they're like super like you look.
I can.
Stop eating. Stop eating. You're overweight. You expanded.
So they're super heavy on my shoulder and
Okay.
all. So and actually he's gonna go with me. I'm going to get a nose job also. I'm going
Wow.
to
A
trying
nose
out.
job?
Yeah, I go get my
Why do you
nose
feel
job.
like you need a nose job?
I've never liked my nose, and I've always wanted a Caucasian nose.
It's the new trend now, guys. People wait till they 50, 60 years old to get new teeth. Meanwhile, they'll try to bash me, very successful, at peace, you know what I mean? Good with God, spiritual dude, because I won't go do the Mr. Ed and get my whole mouth changed. And they 50 years old. I'm 41 years old, yo. You know what I mean? It's time for me to start making sure my little man teeth is crispy and making sure my little man grow up to be all nice and handsome. You know what I mean? It's time for me to sit the fuck down. But not these bitches, not our sisters. Our sisters don't know what that is. They don't know what sit the fuck down and let these kids have their day. And you don't need to be 52 years old, getting a new ass, getting a new nose. It's over. What do you want a new nose to meet God for when you did nothing down here that he asked you to do? Y'all go wait till 60 years old to get a whole new grill, a whole new teeth to go see God and smile. He don't want to see that fake smile, sis. He finna crucify you, sis. You're done. Fuck you want to sit in front of God with a fake nose and a new nose. These are some dummies, yo.
Like my children, they're beautiful. Like my daughters, they're drop dead gorgeous. They all have longer noses, and I've always just wanted a longer nose.
Is your children's dad Caucasian?
Well, we're mixed with them.
But we hate ourselves for telling the truth. You know what I mean? Look, they tell on themselves every time we tell the truth. But we hate ourselves. Oh, that's self-hate. But you just, I don't like my nose. I never liked my nose. And God gave me this nose. And I don't like nothing that God gave me. And you see how it is? Don't let them fool you. This is why, guys, I promote MGTOW, going your own way, bro. Because that all that means is not conforming. That's Romans 12:2. I'm tired of these spaces not telling you the truth, right? They refer to the Bible and they refer to God's word and scriptures to cherry pick, to fit their narratives. Red pill is Proverbs 7. MGTOW is Romans 12:2. Now, y'all go do the research. Y'all go look it up, all right? That's how you get your education on. When you hear shit that sound good, right, and it gets your dick hard, go research that shit. And if you research it and find out that it's facts, then and only then is it facts. Other than that, it's entertainment. All right? We're going to do a little bit of both, y'all. Hit that like button, y'all.
Dominican and black.
Dominican and black. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I listen.
But
that definitely makes me feel a little sad because we should love our African features, right? We should love our features, and I'm speaking as someone that has maybe
Yo,
a
you
nose
saw
that
that
maybe
face?
isn't.
Yo, she said no. She said no. I want to be mamacita all the way. I want to be full-fledged mamacita. Salute to my Dominican girls that don't play about Mr.Goodbread. You know what I mean? Salute to all my sisters in Washington Heights watching the Mr.Goodbread show. I fuck with y'all hard. But you saw that, guys? She was like, no. You can't make it up.
As I guess.
I like your
Right. I guess it's not as like bulbous as some folks knows or whatever, but I think that African features are just absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. Just to let you know.
But what's wrong with having a preference for what you like?
I didn't say there's anything wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. So hey, you like it, I love it. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do it.
I was gonna live my nose for 52 years, but it's time for change. I just want to change.
Put your
So
titties
I
back in, please.
Miami on the 9th, and I stay down there for a week until I get my cast off or whatever, and then I have my boob consultation, which I'm getting it all done. I'm getting my stomach and my boobs done, and it's not to get a man because I've never had a problem with that. I've always had.
Can we see what you look like, just like your body, like your full body?
Yo, that's all she got. That's
the stomach.
I'm telling you, that's how she got all of the attention in her life.
I know how it is. I know how y'all ladies like it. You know. Now I'm gonna shout out. One of my teammates, Lashandra, aka the Lone Diva on Instagram, because she's the same age as you, but she's like a workout warrior and she still does bodybuilding shows and things like that. And
wow.
Yeah. So that's one way to do it, but I get it.
But
I mean,
no. I would like to, be able afterwards
to maintain it like that.
Up.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Listen, I'm not denigrating surgery or anything like that. So, like I said, you like it, I love it. All right. So can we see you real quick though? Can we see your body or whatever? It's almost like a Kendra Cam. I don't know if you watch Kendra G.
my boobs
We see the
overwhelmed.
boobies. Can we see the booty?
I have
Oh,
much,
she a
but
prostitute. This is a 50-year-old
So you about to
prostitute,
be
yo. This is
boobed
a
up,
50-year-old
bootied
prostitute.
out, flat stomach. What are they gonna do with you?
no.
You about to have this young guy. You about to have this young guy here. What? And so at
Oh,
30.
you know what? I was on my other Facebook, so I thought you could see me from there. So that's actually, I'm sorry,
It's
but
okay.
you go on there, the other one, you probably see it better. For me holding up the phone, you know what I'm saying? Like that, you probably can see.
Attention is a dangerous drug, yo. She about to bust out the OnlyFans poses and shit. Attention is a very dangerous drug. Any of my little ones watching, any of my young ladies watching, you see this? This is what it look. This is what it look like. This is what it look like. You know what I mean? This is what it look like. 52, looking stupid. Please get to some knowledge, bro. The knowledge is out there. You know what I mean? The knowledge is out there. I know your emotions ain't been wired and geared to intake the truth, but you're gonna have to bypass the trigger, sis. Understand, when trigger is pain, pain is weakness leaving your body. So that the fact that it triggered you got you thinking and it got you moving, it got you working, something working. You know what I mean? You ever went to the gym, little lady? My little young ones, y'all ever went to the gym? Or even fuck the gym. Y'all ever ran or walked all day? You see how your legs feel? That's weakness leaving your body. Your legs is getting stronger. That's exactly how trigger hit. When that trigger hits your heart, that trigger hits your brain, because nobody ever told it to you like that before, because all they did was lie to you. That's what that is. You got to bypass that to get to the truth, though, sis. When the man say something and it trigger you, go look it up. If it's not facts, then you know what I mean. At least you learned something. If whatever he said is not facts, then you know the facts. So you got no reason to be triggered. You got no reason to be bothered. But if what he said is facts, when you look it up, then you still got no reason to be bothered, because facts is facts. Facts don't change. But don't be like her. This is sad.
But I mean, it's not like I don't have a
Yeah,
butt.
I see what you're working with. I see what you're working with.
Big.
I see what you're working with. I can imagine how everything's gonna look when, everything is healed up and all that stuff. So
Yeah. I don't have I have skin. Like I have a small little waist. So let me hang up. I have a huge little waist. I don't have really stomach. I have basically the skin.
I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad
Yeah.
at it. So okay. So, safe to say that, you know, um, if this does develop into a romantic situation, right?
Well,
How do you think your kids are gonna feel about that? Because they're right around the same age as he is.
like my kids really, they're so used to me like being with younger people, and it's not that I try
So they're used to you. So if you have shown them this in your past, you can't make it up.
to. They all the younger guys try to talk to me. So
That's what. Hey, listen. I tell people all the time. Be attracted to who's attracted to you, right? And so I understand. I understand what you're saying.
I've had two husbands and stuff, but ever since the second one, it's been
Miss,
all
Miss,
just younger
somebody help
men.
her.
So
Yo,
you've been
one of
But
married.
you sisters, sugar bomb, sugar bomb, sugar bomb. Go help her, yo. Go get auntie, yo. She's saying all the wrong shit, yo. She's saying all the wrong shit. So guys, y'all know how we do. For clarification, let's go to the chart. Let's go to the chart. Let's go to the mother-loving chart, guys. Tonight, we are dealing with green, definitely lime green, because she just smelled like she just a mismanaged everything. She just a mismanaged the coochie. She just a mismanagement of everything. And Big Brenda. She has now fallen under the Big Brenda category. So you got your lime green and your blue. You know what I mean? We talking about these type modern women tonight, guys. Remember, we don't one shot shoe fit all modern women, because they all are not the same, but they modern.
twice.
Yeah,
How long did the longest marriage last?
for like 13 years.
And so the last marriage, when did it end?
And 2019.
Okay, so about 4 years ago.
Yeah,
And so why? What was it that made that relation? Was that the 13-year relationship?
yeah.
What was it that made you guys break up after 13 years and being nearly 50?
Well, he was like selling drugs and into the life and got me in a whole bunch of trouble. And he's just he's spoiled.
He got
And
you in a
You
whole
say
bunch
he
of
was
trouble. He was selling drugs. You told us, man, you like to fix dusty niggas. You like to fix Ray Ray and Pookie. You've been fixing them all your life. So now all of a sudden, he did something to you. You see, you can't, bro, this is why he set it up to where you have no choice now but to pour into yourself and be about you. You have no choice, both genders. You have no choice but to pour into you and get rid of them traits, them hell of a generational curse traits that's been instilled in you, programmed in you, that you think you don't have. You done normalize some stupid shit in you. Get rid of that.
spoiled or you were spoiled?
well, I think yeah, I was spoiled since a little girl too. But he was also
What was
and
he spoiled by?
his Haitian family. Something about the firstborn. Haitians are really like they really spoil their firstborn, and he would do everything. I mean, like just get their money, and
Oh,
and
get
his
it,
mother
but
would.
you were with him for 13 years. And it sounds like y'all don't have any kids together.
No, we did. I had all my children by the firstborn.
Right, right. So then I mean
Yeah.
so then, why after 13 years decide that this isn't a good thing or whatever?
Well, he was abusive. Abusive. I mean, like I said, sold drugs and he did a lot of stuff. He takes some people up, owe him money in a hotel. He beat this white woman half to death, and
You
he did
saw
a
this
lot.
stuff or you just heard about it?
Oh no, this is fact. This is like facts. He did all those things.
So you was with the plug.
Oh yeah, I used to be in traps with choppers and all kind of stuff. Left with choppers, and I would have to be the driver. And because I could talk, and I could, like the police wouldn't really stop me. They didn't consider me the suspect. So I was never the suspect because of the way I carried myself and the way I talked and all that. So I would have to do a lot of stuff for like, you know,
So you like thugs? Is that what I'm kind of getting?
well,
Like
well, I can't say
you like street
that.
guys?
She like bums. She like niggas on the streets. Poogie.
Well, it didn't just happen like that.
Let's talk about it real quick. Okay, so you're 52, you got 4 kids, you've been married twice. Where are you from?
I was born in Albany, New York.
Oh
Hey,
no!
hey man.
No!
How? And how?
No! 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 No!
You dirty bitch! Look what you've done to my peonies!
They're marigolds.
Good God, I think she's right. They are marigolds.
I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one! You dirty...
It didn't just happen like that.
Let's talk about it real quick. Okay, so you're 52, you got 4 kids, you've been married twice. Where are you from?
I was born in Albany, New York.
Hey, man. Shout out that Albany, New York, man. That's the big
Right.
old capital. All day, all day. So man, shout it out. Yeah, everybody think New York is the capital of New York, but yeah,
No,
yeah. So yep. So okay, so growing up in Albany, did you have both mom and dad in the household?
no, actually, I was in what you would, I don't know if they consider it foster care because back then they just gave children to people. So I was given my this is a little story that my mother was driving. I mean, had me walking with me past Big Mom's place, and she asked Big Mom, did she want a baby? And Big Mom looked at me. I had a whole bunch of hair and all that. So was she pretty and da da da. I'll take her, and she took me. And yeah, it wasn't good. I mean, I was molested by everybody.
You was molested by everybody. What age did that start?
Everybody in the house. Yeah, I was molested. I was treated bad because
What age did the molestation start?
I remember at 5.
What age do you remember it ending?
Well, one of my molesters I had the children by. He kept me close. He had molested me for years and years. He was like a cousin, called
All
a cousin.
four of the kids?
Yeah, he wasn't my cousin, but we were raised as family.
Right. And so how much older was he than you?
He's I think he's 13 years older than me. Because he's like, I'm 52, he's like 4 or something now. So I think he's like 13, but he would do those things to me.
So wait, okay, so I guess at one point it went from kind of molestation and grooming to you
Yeah.
accepting and wanting to do it.
Well, it's like I can't never I can't say that I accepted and I wanted to, but because nobody really liked me and I thought he was all I had. And he would tell me that. He was like, you know, Big Mom don't like you. This one, um, he would just tell me lots of things. And then Big Mom, the two older people, Big Mom was fine, but Aunt Gladys, the other older one, she had me so controlled. She'd tell me like, that monsters would be under the bed and I would have to sleep with her, and it was a lot.
So when you slept with her, what would happen?
She didn't do anything. She didn't abuse me. I think whatever was going on with her, maybe she was afraid to be alone.
Or
It
maybe
was
she didn't want you to be sleeping alone. Maybe that was her way of protecting you.
No, she didn't protect me because I don't. I think everyone knew what was going on, but back then
So
you didn't
so
know.
so how old were you when you had your first child?
I was I get
And you see, this the culture that the boomers and the D-Generation X, they want to create this culture with us. This is why they get mad and they call us bashers, and because we talk about this. We get on here and you goddamn right, we're gonna yell to the top of our lungs. Look over here! Look over here! We not gonna look over there. We want to look over here because for years, you heard what she said? They normalized this shit. Everybody knew what was going on, and we are here. Us millennials, us millennial men, we are here, and we're gonna look over here. Fuck out of here.
pregnant at 16, had her at 17.
And did everybody knows whose kid it was?
This is the thing. They act like they didn't know, but and they act like I wasn't abused because they like that's why I left Albany with him because
Yeah, that's just the same way they act like they don't see the whole behavior that their sisters in the sisterhood is doing, and then they act like we're just getting up here talking about some behavior that doesn't exist or that just exists on a small scale. It's the same shit. It's the same template, but we not going. We gonna call it out soon as we see the whole shit. There she go. That's whole shit. Yep. I got 3,000 lives left.
once I started having children, everybody started turning on me, and then they didn't know until, and Gladys didn't know until she asked me, who's the father, and I told her Brian, which Brian had been molesting me, since 5. He
Since
would
you was
bring me,
5 and he was 18?
yeah, he would bring me to his girlfriend's house, and when they were asleep, because I would braid my hair, lots of long, pretty hair. So they would braid my hair and take me around with them, but they didn't know that he was molesting me. So I would go around with him, and not only him molested me, the women did also. Women molested me.
All right. See, I'm glad you pointed that out because they always talk about the men predators, but they never talk about their predatory behavior. And guys, now we see why she's gunning for the youngin. You know what I mean? Why she's 52-year-old, why she's a 52-year-old woman thinking that it's cool to go be with the 30-year-old that has nothing. It's sad, yo. Her childhood is being lived out right now and how she think because it was stolen from her back then.
But I'm trying to figure out. So your cousin
Yeah.
Brian was molesting
Hmm.
you from the time that you was 5 and he was 18, and by the time you was 16 and he was 29, he had gotten you pregnant with you guys' first child, and he's
Yeah.
the father. He's the biological father of all 4 of your kids.
Yeah.
And did anybody ever did he raise the kids? Was he an active and involved dad in their life?
On, I didn't know what it was back then, but I called them all my cousins and whoever, they would always go into the bathroom. And back then you didn't know what the hell they were doing, but I found out they were doing crack. So they were all on crack. And he would like steal money from me and stuff like that. He would be in the bathroom. I started learning that it was crack, but I didn't know why he was in the bathroom so long and stuff like that. So actually he literally would take care of my children while I worked at the nursing homes and stuff like that. And he would, do his crack. And I guess I was supporting it because a long time I didn't know what it was. So, and then after a while, I found out that my oldest daughter, when I left him and married my other husband. And I literally did it while I was with him.
So
I
wait,
paid,
hold on. Did you
yeah,
marry your cousin?
I married him.
Well, yeah, because he wasn't biologically your cousin.
Right.
But wow. So you
Because he
guys
was,
got married.
yeah, he would tell me that I was going to leave him when I got older. And I would say, no, I won't. But because I was afraid then, because I had all the children, I had really no one, like, because that family didn't like me. They treated me really bad,
How did all that
so
make you feel?
terrible, like really terrible. For a long time, I went through things,
I need to get a
you
drink
know.
behind this shit, man. Y'all playing.
So
I,
so real quick, I'm sorry to interject, but did you ever learn what the story was behind your biological parents, like your biological mom, your biological dad?
yeah, Nanette, the story was she was on drugs. And then my father, she married my father. He supported her drug habit, but he was also gay too. He was a cook in Albany, New York. But he had his own catering business, stuff like that. But I would pick up money from him, but I really didn't know him. I heard he catered parties and stuff or whatever, but I had no really relationship with them. You know, I think when he died, she lied and took my social security check because I was with that old lady
Mm-hmm.
still. So she took my social security, and then she tried to come and get me, and I went with her for like maybe a week, and I took a cab back from Rensselaer to Albany because I didn't know her. I didn't want to be with her. So
Man, have you ever unpacked all this? Like, have you ever
no,
talked to like a therapist and all that type of stuff?
no, my story just doesn't stop there. I have a
And that's the problem, yo. Y'all be knowing y'all got all of these issues and all this trauma. Go get that shit fixed, sis. Don't walk around here to hurt the next person with that shit, all that shit built up on you. That's a lot of shit. You just unpacked some shit for even my chat. We wasn't expecting this. This shit took we was laughing, having a good time, and this shit said, whoa. Like, sis, that's not fair to anybody. That's not fair to your new dude. That's equivalent to that picture. Remember that picture I showed you guys with a chick had the big ass bag and she was just lugging the bag around? Like, sis, when you going to drop that bag and get some help? But you the one that just said, I fix people. That's what I do. Sis, fix yourself, yo. Please.
A hell of a story, you know.
Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, we're gonna have to do a full interview then with you. Not necessarily now, but yeah, man, we're gonna have to sit down and talk because you sounds like you have a lot to unpack.
Yeah, and you
Ooh.
know, I did leave him. My daughter had wrote a letter to my boyfriend, and the letter was so explicit.
To your
And
boyfriend or your husband or your ex-husband?
to my boyfriend,
Okay.
because he tried to keep my. That's a story too. I just want to let you know that when she wrote this letter to him, it was so explicit. I'm thinking, how the hell would a child know? And she's only 12 about orgasms and everything. And so what came back to me was what he had said to me. He was like, when he first was gonna penetrate whatever, he said, I want to show you something. I got something to teach you and everything. And when I read that letter, when he brought me the letter, I was like, Foshea, did he touch you? So I believe he did touch her. He groomed her also. It was going on
So
for a while.
are you still talking about your cousin or you
His daughter, and I'm talking about the cousin that I had the children with.
so you talking about he did this to his daughter?
Right. Because my other children, when he came to Gainesville to visit my daughter, my other children told me, and I just want to put this picture. My other children told me that they felt like something was going on with my daughter. She would walk around naked or whatever. So they like clarified like what I was thinking from a long time ago that something did happen. I'm gonna. So it's a wild. I'm sorry. Things keep popping up. Hold on.
It's okay.
But yeah, it's definitely a very wild story. I want to show you who he did these things to. We don't have a good relationship because these are my daughters.
So hold on, you gotta hold it kind of still because it's still
Okay, let
pixelated.
me come back over
Yeah, I
this way.
mean, or you
Yeah,
could I get it. I mean, you could send it to me and we could have it up on the screen, but okay, I get it.
yeah,
So yeah, I see that they're, pretty young ladies.
yeah. But this one right here is the one that I believe he groomed and molested, and
Eh,
none of us have a good relationship because of the things that he did. He did lots of things to them when I left him. He didn't want me to leave him. And when we came to Florida, he called the police. He disarmed my car, called the police on me, said that I was going to stab him. And he told the police to come and get me. They came. It was around like the Nicole Simpson thing. So they had to arrest someone. They arrested me. And then he took the children because I couldn't go back to the house.
No, they didn't have to arrest someone. They had to arrest the person that was in the wrong. Yo, you almost had me, bitch. Psych. Yo, y'all heard her? She tried to slide that one in, yo. Yo, no.
Him and he told the police to come and get me. They came. It was around like the Nicole Simpson thing. So they had to arrest someone. They arrested me. And then he took the children because I couldn't go back to the house. And he just did a lot where our relationship was like just really tainted.
So okay, so the letter that you found, she had
Hmm.
wrote that letter to him.
To my boyfriend.
Why do you keep saying your boyfriend? I thought it was your ex-husband.
Okay. I was with a boyfriend at the time when they were delivered back to me after he didn't want them anymore. After I went to jail, I couldn't go back
And
in the
so
house.
your 12-year-old daughter had wrote that to your boyfriend,
Yes.
saying
And that's
that. So do you think they was having sex at the time or whatever?
yeah. Yeah, he was yeah.
Mm.
And I don't know what was going on. Like I said, my other children years after that, started having suspicions that there was things going. So even after she grew up, she was still having sex with him, with
With
her father, my ex-husband.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, because I'm kind of confused because we keep saying so we have one guy that's a ex boyfriend, and then we have the guy that's the ex husband that's the father of them, the
Right.
same one
I
that groomed
my
you.
Okay, listen, I was with my ex, and that was a boyfriend at the time that my daughter wrote a letter to, that she wanted him to lick her pussy to make her come. And she was only 12. And that's
Okay,
when
and
I
so
said,
you was with the boyfriend, and that made you go back to what was happening, may have been happening with your ex husband earlier. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, it made me think, where's a 12-year-old writing a letter and would know about an orgasm?
And so
It would have
you're saying that
thought.
did she end up having sex with your ex boyfriend or her father, your ex husband?
No, she just wrote the letter. She wanted to have sex with my boyfriend.
Okay, okay,
She wrote him a letter, and the letter was so explicit, it made me think, well, how would a 12-year-old know about orgasms? I didn't even know about an orgasm meant.
Use a lot. Stop the cat. But this that generational curse right here, guys. That's your daughter, and she's reliving the same childhood you had, man. You know what I mean? Because you want to raise kids before you get some help. You want to help other niggas. You want to help niggas. You want to help bums and shit. Guys, y'all stick around, y'all. We only beginning, yo. We is only beginning.
12 and I was being molested. All I knew was, but I didn't know about orgasms and all the stuff she put in that letter. So that made me,
right. Go
you know,
back to what could have possibly. And so you're saying that even now she's still having sex with her father?
I don't know about now, but when she was older than that, and when my other children had said it was strange how she would walk around the house naked. He came from New York to stay with her, and she was grown and she had a baby, and they were like, father is walking around and Boshe is naked and all that kind of stuff. So it made suspicions that, yeah, even after she was grown, so he probably groomed her like he did me, but I didn't know.
Mm,
I didn't know what was going on. I would work and I would support my children while he was doing crack and all that kind of stuff.
mm.
So,
All right. All right. So you
Ooh,
know the man
that's
doing
a lot.
crack.
That's a lot.
Hold on. So you know
All
the
right.
man doing crack. You not trying to get out of the relationship. What is he giving you then, man? Cause we know y'all dummies, y'all stay with people for what they do for you instead of what they do to you. Now you done told us what he did to you. What did he do for you, man? Because it's not adding up. It's not adding up, sis.
All right. Yeah. Well, I mean, we'll definitely kind of do a deeper dive. But okay, so let's back on track. So, all right.
yeah.
So, I mean, so I guess that kind of gives us a lot more detailed understanding of what may be, leading up to some of this, right? Because some people are automatically going to say, well, hey, here we have another viewer that basically is, shooting her shot at, a homeless guy because she finds
Oh,
him attractive and this, that, and the third. What's your response to that?
no, I've never just went to find a homeless man. Actually, I'm really like one of these people that I like men with money. I've always have. And I'm the type of person who will find a man with money and do my, like, no, I've never
No, no,
just,
no, 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 no. I'm sorry. Find a man with money and do what?
You know, she's a prostitute. She told on herself, yo. Purple section. Now you go into the purple section, yo. Damn, yo.
and probably, just take advantage of.
So I in my head I thought you was gonna say find the guy with money to take care of that stuff, and then find another guy that you like to take care of whatever else.
Oh, no, no, no. No, I don't look for men that don't have anything or try to take care of people or
But that's
anything
what
like
you
that.
about to do right now.
I
I'm
get
You're
it.
like,
lying.
I'm like pretty spoiled. I spoil myself, and whoever I'm gonna be with is gonna have something, you know.
So I
So
mean, do you think that because you're spoiled or whatever and used to, having money, doing stuff for yourself, do you think that there's going to be any level of frustration that creeps in after a while with Markel being there if he's not able to, get on quick enough or whatever it is?
well, I'm really my thing was like my motives was really pure to like help him, like really to like get on his feet and stuff like that.
But that's what I'm
Uh,
saying. If he's not able to do that, let's say what you consider quick enough, um, will you grow impatient? Will you, because you have this background where you're used to dealing with guys with money, will you start to resent him or his presence there or anything like that?
no, because it's coming from a good place, and um,
She lying, yo. She is lying, bro. She is lying. If this man don't something she want, it gotta be something she see when a female like somebody, a man with nothing. Yo, fuck all that. When a female like Pookie, it's two reasons. It's because he's gonna beta male provide his D, or he gonna beta male provide his attention. Now we gonna find out what it is that she see this woman who spoil herself see in a whole bum. People don't like to label what they doing, especially if they doing some dumb shit. So she gonna try to fancy it up what she's doing. But that's what you're doing, man. You want to meet and interchange with a bum, yo.
it's about him. Like I'm gonna be okay. Like like I said, I'm already like above my game doing those jobs
So why are you
and all
bothering him
kinds of
then?
stuff for myself
So
and
why would you
everything.
bring
So it's not like I need his money.
this? How you know that this black sister is a cat? Because why would somebody that is one bring into zero? Why would you go and add 0 to 1 if you're not asking for trouble? If you're not asking for trouble. So then we got to hear you on social media 6 months from now talking about how you made him. How you made him, right? Sis, manipulate yourself. Stop trying to manipulate people, bro.
Money, or I need him to come up here to do anything.
So what
And
what do you
he,
have to say? What's your response? Yep. So what's your response to people who say, well, she's just another cougar looking for some young D?
no,
Exactly.
because I could get that.
Okay, so
Or
that's not something that you're having the issue with. So that you don't
no,
have to like hunt on YouTube for, what I'm saying, young.
She lying because big girls are not in. No matter what they tell themselves, big girls are not in.
Under 25 can't cook, can't clean. They don't want to work nothing. Niggas that's 31 and over get in relationships with them and wonder why shit ain't working. That's because all young bitches want to do is pop pills, smoke weed, get drunk, lay around, suck dick, eat hot Cheetos, charge their phone, get a sew and weave, twerk, be bisexual, eat McDonald's, wash they pussy in the sink, lie, take selfies, and talk shit through Wi-Fi because they phone never off.
I get it.
nah. I've
Okay.
been alone for like almost 3 years. So, and I've been trying to get just me where like I want to be. So then, I'll attract what
Yeah,
I
what
want.
what you want. I get it. I get it.
Right?
You gotta get
No,
yourself right.
no,
Okay, well, I
no.
ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. All right, so I guess the next step is at this point, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go pick up Quail and
Right.
bring him on to the Greyhound and
Right.
purchase that ticket.
Yeah.
What's the Greyhound station or whatever? Which
Y'all stick
city or
around because we got
is
that
it just
video.
Moultrie?
Y'all get to meet the man. Y'all get to
Say that
meet the
again.
man. Her
It's
high
in
value
Valdosta.
man.
Valdosta. All right, man. Shout out that Valdosta, Georgia, too, man. Yes, sir. Shout it out.
For real.
All right. So I appreciate you taking the time answering all of our questions.
That's a fact, guys. All right, guys. So I need y'all to follow instructions though on this one right here. Y'all know we simulcasting. We on the Mr. Goodbread show, and we on the Brutally Honest show. On the Brutally Honest Goodbread. So we're going to end this live on the Mr. Goodbread show, but we're going to continue and pick up right where we left off. We're going to meet the high-value man that she deemed. We're going to meet her high-value man. Remember, our sisters have no balance. It's either white man, government Saint Zaddy, or a bum. We get to meet the bum. All right, guys. So I check y'all. Those of you watching on the Mr. Goodbread show, I would check it, but stick around, guys. I'm going to drop the link. If anybody could drop the link from the Brutally Honest channel so that everybody could just click into the link and get on over there, that'd be dope. You know what I mean? But give me a second and I'll drop it. You know what I mean? So we ending over here and we about to pick up upstairs, guys. All right, y'all. Give me a second. Should get hot. It's only heating up. Trust and believe, guys. It's only heating up, yo. It's only heating up. It ain't even get good yet.